Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've decided to stay at home and do a bit of garden bird photography. We've got breeding nuthatches here which I like to watch and film every year, and they're nestled in a nice old sweet chestnut tree just in front of me, just here behind the camera. And the nuthatches at the moment are really busy safeguarding the hole, the territorial calls, etc., warding off anything that's coming in their territory, other nuthatches. There's a great spotted woodpecker that comes in, and it's obviously warding that off as well, because it's potentially could drill away at the hole, excavate it a bit more and take it for itself. So they're quite busy, they're quite active, and they're quite tolerant of me, which is really good. And so today, usually I sit up here in a hide, one of my old hides or one of the Tragopan hides that I've got, but today I've managed to get hold of myself the new Tragopan Lagopus chair hide, single man. So I'm going to get this out today. This is the first time that I've actually had a go with it. It is a bulky item, it is large. It's not one of those things that you're going to strap on the base of your rucksack and take it out on the hills, unless you want to take it out, put it somewhere in situ and leave it. But yeah, let's get it out, let's have a look and see what it's like. So far we've got some tent pegs, which I don't think we'll need today. Got the valise bag there, and this is the main canopy that you throw over the Lagopus. So guys, being out today, first thing in the morning, as you can hear around me, there's a hawk jet in the background there, but bird song everywhere. Robins, wrens, great tits, blue tits, the chiff-chaff's calling. It is now officially spring, so here we are, and yeah, it's good to be out. Nice to spend a bit of time, don't have to trek too far. My wife actually suggested to me, I was trying to think, well, you know, what should I do next? You know, on my sort of vlog side of things, and I've got plenty of ideas buzzing around, but a lot of the time, you know, you miss what's actually on your doorstep. So, and literally right outside your doorstep for me. So, yeah, going to get in there, get set up, and hopefully we'll get some nice shots and some nice views of the nuthatch. So guys, that's it for the kit so far. So you've got the bag, the main canopy you throw over the top, and some pegs. And here's the main bag here. Okay, there's a chair. Find a relatively stable platform to put it on, like that. I guess let's just lift that over. Clips at the back. Okay, so there we have it. There's the actual seat set up itself. So you've got a little catch inside there. As you can see in the smaller picture, it just slides across, locks into place, and gives the roof some rigidity there. Two little clips at the back, you'll see that in the small picture as well, that just locks into place. So what you've got here, you've got you've got a cup holder there, and you've got some pouches there with a little toggle and a little bucket to put that through for additional items like batteries, sandwiches, memory cards, whatever, you know, just two little pouches there, which is pretty good. And that's it. Fairly sturdy, good material, nicely finished with a bit of trim around the edge. Yeah, nice. Happy days. Not sure what the nuthatch is going to make of it, but I am quite close to the tree here, so we'll get in there and have a look and see what happens. Let's get the valise on. Okay, you've got a couple of little ties here. One, and here we have So in essence, guys, this is pretty much the cover canopy put over the top of the chair hide. You got a nice bit of a zip around there you can undo with a little bit of scrim netting there. You've got these, obviously, you can pull these in tight if you need to. This is the additional lens bag for around the window there, and obviously that's a viewable portion there, so you can actually look out through the top. And that's it really. You've got zip down the side here, zip down there, just allows you to get in and out. You've got a zip at the bottom there, that allows you to get the tripod leg through, maybe if you need a little bit more room, which is probably highly probable. And that is pretty much it. Quite smart really. Having a quick look inside. Usual material, PU isotherm material. You've got viewing ports out of the left and right hand side there. Nice portion at the front. And you've got that zip all the way down at the bottom. And as I say, you've got that portion there as well that you need if you need to put a tripod leg out. But that's really pretty much it. And you've got stuff here that you can tie on, probably additional things like any bracken, any other sort of tree material, any sort of natural materials you can use, and provide that with a little bit extra cover. But that's pretty much it. What I've just done there is, this is one of the portions to poke your lens through. I've just attached that with the little toggles, 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. A little viewing area right there. I've tied this, pulled this taut so I can see out there's a viewing area, and that's the area I can poke the lens through. I think you can buy a mesh version of this as well, which equally will be as good. But just, I've sat in there, and actually there's plenty of room. I'm not sure what it's going to be like with the big prime lens, but I think there is quite a lot of room. Now, gathering material there, that comes out a fair way. So I think you can get your tripod quite comfortably in there with a prime lens, and you should have plenty of room. Today I'm going to be using 100 to 500 to film the nuthatches with the R3 and with a small traveller Jitso tripod. So not the usual big lunky thing I've got, and the Pro Video head. So we'll see how we get on. But what I'm going to do is, although it's not that breezy today, I'm going to peg this down just so we can see how much room we actually have got. And there's a little bit of a breeze, and then this flapping around might deter the birds just a little bit. So yeah, we'll do that now. I'm going to get in, have a quick look. So now I'm in. Yeah, it's pretty damn good actually. It smells a bit new, but inside, as always with the Tragopan products, quality is amazing. Clips are really good. I've got the viewing angles at the side here, so I could just pull up the window, pop the lens through. It's got a nice bit of the scrim around the edge, pop the lens through, shoot from the side window. So you've got left, right hand side, and you've got the rear is obviously blocked off. Very comfortable inside. There is a fair amount of room, so I think quite comfortably that pushes out quite a way. And I think you could probably get away with a prime lens there sitting right back. But I'm not going to try that today, but I will try that another time. But yeah, no, quite happy really. It's a really great little comfy chair. Get quite snug in here for long periods of time. But I better get on and get the kit out and get set up, because the nuthatch is flying around a bit. So need to get in, let it get accustomed to me. So guys, I'm inside now. That's the setup of the Lagopus single man chair hide, and I'm really impressed. It's got all the usual fineries of the Tragopan products, the nice PU isotherm coating inside, all the viewing ports left and right there. I've opened this side up because obviously I want to let a bit of light in for the vlogging side of things. But really good, nicely built. I've pegged it down a little bit, but not fully taut. You can play around with it a bit more. I've got all these loose umbilicals flying around here, which I need to tie those up, fake them up and hide them away because they're flapping around in your face. But really good. So at the moment, I've got the 100 to 500 there with a Canon R3, all set up, good to go. Plenty of room, nice bit of room for my knees there. I can push the tripod a bit further forward and I can play around with it, so I've got a bit more room. But I'm fully confident that I could sit in here with a 500 prime, with a bigger tripod, and I'd get away with it as well. So, you know, I'm not sure about anything bigger than that because that's all I've got. But yeah, really pleased. I can imagine a bit of a downpour in here, quite snuggy, quite cozy. It's really comfortable on the seat as well. You know, lots of leg room, pop your legs out. Yeah, really pleased all in all. So guys, as you know, that I'm a Tragopan ambassador, and they do send me these products to try out and do reviews on. So if you do want to check them out, check the website out below on the screen or in the vlog description, and don't forget to use the code RichardTrago5 to get 5% off any of their products. Okay, so reviews aren't for everybody, but I fully believe, I watch loads of reviews on YouTube and see what people in the field use and their good and bad points about products, and then I base my opinions on a bit of research there as well. So, and I fully love Tragopan products and always have done. I wouldn't have been an ambassador otherwise, and I fully believe they do the job. So it's a great company run by photographers, and the good thing about Tragopan as well is that any feedback we get who use them in the field, ambassadors, customers, then it goes back to the main man, checks it all out, they have a look at it, and then they adopt a lot of the things that we feed back. So, it's an evolving product and a polished product at the end of it. But yeah, anyway, enough from me. I want to get back to the nuthatches now. But if you do fancy checking these out, please check the vlog description out below. Well, unfortunately, so far, I've been here an hour and nuthatch hasn't been back. It's been calling above in the trees, but it's not playing the game at the moment. So all very quiet and not much else at the moment in my field of view at the minute, but there's the call of the nuthatch, constantly calling away. It's usually really active here in the mornings around the nest hole, but it's being a little bit quiet. Probably not because of me. I am real close, but I've been gardening here and he's been in and out, so it's not me, I don't think. It could be, it's just not the morning for it, but he's certainly calling away. Got to say though, I'm really impressed with the hide, and it is something I'll probably use, and it's so easy to put up. It pops up real quick, which is really, really good. Nice and easy. And it sits quite proud. It's quite, doesn't rattle around too much. It's really, really good. Really pleased. So guys, one thing I will say already now that I'm in the hide and I'm set up is that the cup holders are becoming a good iPhone storage pouch, and already the side saddle pouches have become useful for putting lens caps, spare batteries in. I kind of naturally migrated to those. They're just in reach, just down by his side, perfectly placed, just to store your additional items there as well. And what I did forget to mention is, having a rucksack in here, a large DSLR rucksack, a mirrorless outfit rucksack, whatever, is, you've got a bit of lack of room to put that, but there's storage behind the seat. So if you tuck your bag up behind the seat, a couple fasteners just against the metal poles at the back, and that should secure your kit nicely behind. So all in all, a really good package if you're thinking about getting a little single man chair hide. I don't know if you'll pick it up on the mic. A blackbird there, love that call in the spring. It's going to start again, is it? Nope, stop calling now, but that was lovely to listen to that blackbird. So I've just had some wood pigeons in, nothing too fancy. Everything's been a bit quiet on the nuthatch front at the moment, so just want to sort of gauge what I can see around me. There's a lot of bird species, but they're all high in the trees and no good for really to get any pictures or film because I'm kind of shooting like that. So not great, but I'm still getting to grips with my camera, and it's good to try out environments like this when it's nice and relaxed, sat down, house is just down there, happy days, and I've got loads of trips planned. I'm up to Scotland next month, I'm up to Scotland again a few months after that. I'm up to Exmoor as well, to do pied fly and red start and stuff. So I've got loads going on, and what I want to do is get it right now, then I don't have to faff around when I'm away, having paid for trips, paid for time away, spending time in the field, messing around with my camera settings and missing ideal shots. So still now, to be honest, I'm really starting to get into grips with it now, and it's a joy to use. And what I've struck me mostly about the camera really is just they've thought of everything for like usability. It's kind of
and it's quite intuitive. I always like using that word because you just think, oh, that would be handy, and it's there. You're going through the touchscreen is an absolute joy. Really, it's just finding your way around. And the thing about a lot of touchscreens as well is all very well having the touchscreen, but it's how good it is and how sensitive it is to your finger. This thing is brilliant. The zoom in, zoom out function, the focus points, moving it around. I've got a screen protector on there, and it really is good. But yeah, it's kind of a joy to use, but I really haven't put it through its paces yet, which I am looking forward to doing with some rapid subjects. But yeah, time will come, and there's no rush. It's nice to be here, it's nice to be out in nature, just, watching the world go by. I'm not out, trekking around the countryside, but sitting in here, the odd aircraft going over, but mostly surrounded by bird sound. And yeah, it's nice just to be here and just chill for a bit, really. Just wish the nuthatches would turn up. Usually busy as anything, and today typically you come out with your camera, nothing happens. So yesterday I was out in our orchard, and the missel thrushes were in and out in an old beech tree, and they were building nests, amazing, in, out. I was playing football with my son, decided then to go in, get my kit, come out, sit out for an hour and a half, and I waited there, and not a thing. So yeah, it's just the way it goes. But still, something will turn up, bit of perseverance, and the nuthatch is making a right racket just over there. Anyway, I better get back to it.
So guys, that pretty much concludes the short review today on the Lagopus single man chair hide. If you are interested, please check out the vlog description below with a few more stats about it as well. But as always guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.